Yeah, right. That's always Dennis.
How's your knees doing?
Yeah. Really appreciate everyone coming out, showing their support for Dennis. He's been such a huge influence on getting new people into support of the church. It's been a huge help for the success of the Northville Running Gun Club, as well as the Northville Running Gun Club. It's always tough trying to talk. Joe and I, we always use Dennis. We always have something to say. We always have something to make people smile. And really gonna miss it. Didn't really have anything prepared. Anybody like to say something to Dennis? Good?
Hi, I'm Jim Robinson. I've known Dennis for, 23 years. I met Dennis in 1988 at a club in Long Beach called SSA, and they do shoot here now. Dennis and I started a venture, like when I first met him, and I could show up to the range, he goes, "So what are you here for?" I'm here to shoot. You know, I hear there's a club, and we do more than just stand and shoot targets. "Well, you're at the right place," he said. So he sat down and proceeded to tell me all about shooting. Well, you know, at that point I said to myself, either I just met the most knowledgeable individual or the biggest bullshitter in the world. I had no idea which one he really was. You know, and throughout years, I figured it out. It was a little bit of both, okay? And the guy was the most perfect practical joker there ever was. You know, he could play a game on anybody. He could talk crap about anybody. I mean, anybody. Me, him, any one of you. And he'd make it fun. You know, he was an ambassador for kindness and friendship. And you all knew Dennis very close and personal, like I did. He made sure he knew something about your life. When he called you, you know, in the middle of the week, "Hey, what's up?" "Hey, not much." And he'd say, "So, how'd that go?" I've had a lot of medical issues in the last few years. And Dennis would always call me after a doctor's appointment and say, "What did the doctor say?" He always knew when my appointments were, and he would call me either the next morning or that evening. In the last year, me and Dennis talked every day. Sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. You know, we had a bond that can't be replaced, you guys. You know, and I actually had the opportunity to tell Dennis at one point that it's okay to say I love you to a friend. You know, it's okay to love another man, you just can't coddle him, okay? You understand that? It's okay to say I love you to your friends. When you get older, you know, and things start happening, in the last 5 weeks I've been to 5 funerals in my family. Dennis is one of them. Life is short, people. You need to take care of yourself. You know, you need to cherish your friends, and you need to be respectful to everybody, because life is way too short. We're here only for a short time. Let's have a hell of a time, a good time, and be friends. You know, we started out years and years ago. We had this routine after our Tuesday night practices at Long Beach, where we would go to Denny's, and we would sit in a restaurant for, I don't know, 5 hours. Many a time we've ordered dinner, turned around and had to order breakfast because the sun was coming up. And, you know, there's a few people that are even here that used to be a part of that. Mikey, you know, it was like we lived for Tuesday nights, man, and then it became Wednesday nights. And then when we got done with that, we started Thursday night at Packmeyer shooting skeet. You know, it didn't matter what we did, he was always there. You know, the biggest thing I need to tell you about Dennis, he cared about each and every one of you people. And he made it a point to tell you, or at least make you feel good about what you're doing. If you had a problem, he'd give you a solution. He would give you the shirt off his back. You know, one day I'm at a match, and I'm going to my go-to mag, and the screw keeps breaking, and the mag starts swinging down. He opens up his belt, takes it off, says, here, I got another one of these at home. He'd give you the shirt off his back. You know, he's a wonderful man. He's going to be deeply missed. So I have a curiosity in my mind here. Who talks to Dennis once a week? Okay. Who talked to Dennis twice a week? Wow. Who talked to Dennis more than once a day? Wow. You, we were the closest to him. It's amazing how many people he touched and stayed in touch with. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I have only two people that was close to him that I can see right here and now that I was to him. I figured you guys yacked all the time. How about texting? All the time?
All the time.
Yeah. He always found a way to communicate with people. So I believe right now, what you guys all need to do is find your buddy, be his friend, and be an honorable friend. And that's all I got to say. And Dennis will be missed. And I tell you now, guys, I did have the opportunity to tell him I loved him as a friend. You know, and that's huge to me. And this just happened in the last week. And I don't know if he knew it was coming or he knew to get closer to other people or what. I don't know. I don't have that answer. But he was too young to go. So people who are overweight, people who have bad cholesterol, people who have high blood pressure, you need to take care of your ass. You need to hydrate when you're out here in this range. You need to take care of it. You know, if you think you're getting hot, get in the goddamn shade, get a bottle of water, get some sunscreen on. You know, we're all wearing black. You know, we get hot, we get sweaty. Nobody else drops on this range as long as I'm alive, okay? Well, have a good match, guys. Thank you.
So, my name is Tony Lucero. I've known Dennis a few years. Dennis knew how to get under people's skins. And in fact, I think that's how we became fast friends with Dennis. He also had this 30-second rule. And that's pretty much the length of time that his story, the credibility of his stories can sustain. So if he was able to maintain a straight face and maintain his story for more than 30 seconds, that's how you were to know that he was telling you the truth. And if he was to break out in giggles before the 30 seconds had passed, then you could safely call his bullshit. A lot of his stories did not pass his 30-second rule. And so on that Saturday morning, must have given Dennis 1,000 of those 30 seconds. Desperate to call his bullshit. But Dennis always knew how to get under people's skins. And for a lot of us still, we're waiting for that random phone call from Dennis that's consistently out of the blue. This time to brag about his latest adventure during setup last week. How he got this very important call from God that was so urgent and he was needed. He had to drop everything. And how sorry he was for taking off early. And then he would have gone on to say, between Jojo and Alan and the rest of the guys, it's alright. We'll figure it out. A lot of us met Dennis at the range. We still continue to find him here. Though not in the same way that he ever used to be. So let's take this moment of silence.